Looking west from the bridge at Vernon on Canadian National's Flint Subdivision, the headlights of an eastbound Autorack train glimmer in the afternoon heat. On track 1, the brakes slowly pop on the L502, whose head end is in the yard at Durand, making their pickup and set out. The next day in Lansing, we headed back trackside to catch some more CN action. At the site of the former Grand Trunk passenger station, we found a westbound Manifest powered by the same lone engine we saw the previous evening. While en route back to Durand, the ATCS screen showed a lineup for another westbound out of Flint. We intercepted this train at the west end of the Shaftsburg passing siding a short while later. Shortly after arriving in Durand, another westbound was lined up into town and around the highway towards Pontiac. This turned out to be the L514 with shipping containers for Ferndale. This traffic is set out at Flint by the through service trains, with this train running daily to forward the traffic down to Metro Detroit and return. The next movement was an eastbound Manifest, for which we set up at East Durand, where the two mains rejoined for the single-track jaunt to Flint. Third out in the locomotive lineup is a B-Call C40-8M barn, a fun sight at this late date, with their seemingly imminent storage and retirement the constant source of speculation. At the other end of the double track, the control point at Bancroft's displays a limited clear for the L502, which will take the number 1 main up into town in preparation for their yard work duties. With the rear end of the train safely tied down, they proceed into town to get to work. Crossing the Flint Sub at Durand is the original Detroit and Milwaukee main line, which terminated at Grand Haven, with ferry service to points around Lake Michigan. Today the ferries are long gone, and the route is no longer continuous, though several sections remain in use. Nevertheless, the yard here in Durand is on the original D&M alignment, so the L502 backs it around the Port Huron Y and into the yard shared with the Great Lakes Central and Huron and Eastern railroads. While the L502 worked on assembling their pickup, another westbound was lined through town. Back at East Durand, they take the left-hand main number 2 in order to avoid the L502's rear end, which is still holding main number 1 west of town. Exactly 30 minutes later, another westbound bisected the city, passing by the timeless Durand Union Station. And with that, it was time to call it a day and head for home. Thanks for watching this edition of the Thornapple River Rail Series. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and leave any questions down in the comments below.